CNN, Jim Acosta, MSNBC, fake news. Really? They want to cry about harassment, about violence towards them? The mainstream media has been going after Trump and his supporters pretty much since Super Tuesday. Deplorables, racist, bigots, Nazis, literally Hitler, white supremacists. Are you kidding me? Candice Owens, a black conservative female, was kicked out of a restaurant, assaulted by Antifa. Her, Charlie Kirk, that little, I forgot the group that they're in. They're having breakfast in a restaurant. They're accosted. I mean, they threw a drink or ice at Charlie Kirk. They literally chased these people out of a restaurant. Antifa, a bunch of mask-wearing, violent thugs. Well, they're wimps. They're cowards. That's why they have to travel in gangs. But you got low IQ Maxine Waters telling her supporters to go out and find Trump members and in restaurants, in malls, in gas stations, to surround them, to tell them that they're not welcome there anymore. You have the media crying about how they feel like they're in danger because at a Trump rally, they're chanting, CNN sucks, CNN sucks. CNN does suck. Right? I mean, look at these kind of posters. Fight Trump. Fight Trump. Resist. Everything is anti. If you would have done this to Obama when he was president, I'm not saying nobody did, but it would be all over the media. Oh, you're a racist. You're against the first black president. What bigots, what Nazis. They always go to Nazis. They always go to white supremacy. I've been looking back. I mean, they've called Mitt Romney a Nazi. They called George W. Bush a Nazi. This is their MO, right? So it's not like they truly believe Trump is a Nazi. This is just the MO of the left. They use the same tactics every single time. And every time they lose, they get outraged, just like when Gore lost and, against Bush. Well, I'm no fan of George W. Bush myself. I was against him. I was against his wars, but I was also against Obama's wars. The left just shut the hell up when Obama was dropping bombs on Middle Eastern wedding parties and hospitals and little children. The left are a bunch of totalitarian communists who hate America. We see this now with their democratic socialist Alexandria Ocasio. It's only democratic until they get into power. They never will. But as soon as they get into power, first the democratic part goes, and they go straight into socialism. And then from socialism, it goes straight into communism. But look, the left-wing media, the left-wing power, big tech, they're banning Alex Jones. Alex Jones probably was one of the original content creators to help build YouTube to where he was. I've been watching Alex Jones for probably almost a decade. Now, I don't agree with everything he says. His David Icke reptilian kind of nonsense is silly, but it's entertaining. Nobody takes that too serious. Maybe a couple of loonies, but most people don't take that too serious. It's entertaining. But I'll tell you what, Alex Jones probably puts out more real news than CNN does. CNN puts out more fake news than Alex Jones does. And you're going to tell me YouTube and Facebook and Spotify and Apple and all these platforms are going to ban him after like a decade, more than a decade of being on his channel, all of a sudden for hate speech? Come on. This is coordinated attacks because the left is losing. They know they're losing. They're losing with the walk away movement. They're losing because socialism. Nobody wants socialism in America, except for like a few people on the left coast in New York, California, Portland. You want socialism? Go to Venezuela. Go to North Korea. We don't need nor want socialism here. You little whiny left-wing oppressed babies that you are. I don't care if you're some intersectional, gay, black, Muslim, whatever you are. White liberals are the absolute worst. Just so you don't think I'm a racist because I'm white. White liberals are the absolute worst. Excuse the sirens. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Democratically run, socialist, communist mayor, democratically run Brooklyn, New York. What was I saying? You victims, you little oppressed wimps, you little soy boy, crybaby, feminazis, all of you. You can only do this because you live in first world, capitalist, West America. You wouldn't be able to cry your little nonsense if you lived in Iran or North Korea or Venezuela or Cuba or any of these left-wing, far-left, socialist hellholes. You would be locked up. You'd be put in a gulag somewhere to never be heard from again. The only reason you can cry your little tears, your little fake tears, is because you live in the freest country in the world, because you have free speech that was created by white Europeans in the West, America, and then every other nation that piggybacked off of America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, all these places that now want to ban free speech. This is the last bastion of free speech in the entire world. You think once your little socialist government is in power that you're going to be able to whine? As soon as they're done getting rid of one group, again, this is not going to happen because even though right now we're being very patient, the right is not going to stand for the demise of America and freedom. Keep playing your little games right now, but you're only going to be able to push so far before the right, the American citizens of the right, say enough is enough. Now it's time to defend and take back our land. But, I digress, you only are capable of getting away with this because you live in the freest country in the world, a Western America, a capitalist America, a constitutional republic America. You would not be able to get away with this in your little socialist communist world. And for those on the left, for those in fake news, CNN, Brian Stelter, MSNBC, Joe Scarborough, all you little whiny losers that are pretending that your life is in danger because people at a rally chant CNN sucks and Trump says the truth when he says that fake news is the enemy of the people. He's not saying the free press is the enemy of the people. He's saying fake news media is the enemy of the people, and 100% that is the truth. Your little whiny shenanigans, your little crying wolf every day, it's not going to work. And all you're doing is encouraging violence and hatred towards Trump supporters. I mean, you're even calling black Trump supporters like Candice Owens a white supremacist. How retarded is that? And then if a black person thinks for themselves, you call them coon and Uncle Tom, but yet you want to call us racist, us white supremacists, us bigots? You're the biggest hypocrite, bigots, hateful, sore losers that have ever walked the face of the earth. I don't think any time in history has there been a bunch of bigger crybaby losers than there is right now on the left. You people are pathetic, worthless. You will never get the power that you think you're going to get. It will not happen. By ballot box or by bullets, one way or another, your madness will be stopped. The American people will not let you overthrow the freest nation to ever exist on planet Earth so that you can have more socialism. You want socialism? Again, go to Venezuela. It's there. It's primed and ready and waiting for you. I'd like to see you go protest in Iran. Again, you are pathetic losers. You are weak in the mind, weak in the body, weak in the heart, weak in the soul. You have no fight. You can have like 20 Antifa people run up on a girl by herself or even a guy by himself, and it makes you feel tough. Try doing that in a fair fight and see what happens. You go down. You get flattened. It's not going to happen. So, stop crying wolf. Stop having your low IQ Maxine Waters going out there and having her racist, poor, ignorant supporters burning American flags, chanting Black Power while she's doing nothing for these people. Look at Chicago this weekend. I've heard reports of anywhere from 41 to 71 people shot, killed. This is in Democrat-run, no-gun zone, has nothing to do with the NRA, has nothing to do with freedom. This is a Democratic-run city. Black people need to start waking up. The Democrats are realizing that some of you actually are starting to wake up, and that's why they want to import illegals from these socialist-type countries, these poor, drug-riddled countries like Mexico, South America, to replace you. They figure they already got the black vote, right? 90 to 95% of black people just automatically vote for Democrats for absolutely no reason, even though they haven't done a damn thing for you in decades. But some of you are starting to wake up because of people like Anthony Bryan Logan, Larry Elder, Thomas Sowell, Candice Owens, even Kanye West, giving his thumbs up to Candice Owens, people like that. So there are, and I see here on YouTube, black conservatives of New York, black people waking up all the time. But the majority of you need to realize the Democrats, the left, are trying to replace you with illegals just to get more votes. That's all they care about is votes. Look at Bernie Sanders. He's a socialist. He has 3 houses, 3 homes. What kind of socialist you don't even want private property, and this guy has 3 homes? Are you kidding me? Nancy Pelosi says that tax cuts were crumbs. Meanwhile, she's a multimillionaire. And who are the elites? The big tech. They're all Democrat supporters. Billionaires. What are you talking about, left wing? Walk away. Wake up. Wisen up. See the truth. Take the blinders off your eyes. Use your brains. Stop being manipulated and walk away. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because there's so much going on in the last few days between CNN crying about how they're in danger. Meanwhile, I guarantee they won't even mention Candice Owens getting kicked out, getting chased out of a restaurant by Antifa. People who are truly in danger just for being conservative, just for being against the left-wing narrative. All the anti-Trump rhetoric because you can't take that you lost an election, another one, and you're going to continue to lose elections. They got to call walk away Russian bots because they don't want their constituents, the stupid ones, the blind ones, to believe that people are actually walking away from the Democrats, from the left. It's just, and then, kicking off people like Alex Jones from all these left-wing platforms. And it was not organic because it all happened within a 12-hour span. It wasn't organic. He didn't do anything. He didn't say anything hateful. This Sarah Jeong, hired by the New York Times, whom they defended, has said things 100 times more hateful than Alex Jones has ever said, and he's been doing this for over a decade. And she said she likes abusing old white men, that white people smell like dogs. I mean, she said some disgusting racist things. But the New York Times and the left, they defend her. Just like they defend pedophiles, like the Guardian of the Galaxy guy sending out pedophile tweets. The left is disgusting, immoral, they have no platform. And the biggest thing is that the power people, the leaders of the left, are duping even the good people on the ground that may think that they're bleeding hearts, that they're trying to help poor people or whatever. You are being duped by the elites in your party, and you can't even see it. You're so blinded by intolerance and hatred, you can't even see it. Wake up, left. Wake up. Anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to kind of rant, get this off my chest, and put it out there. If you got anything else to add to this, any comments, anything to counteract what I'm saying, I want to hear facts. Place them in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. That's all I have for now. I'm out of here.